Hey everyone, welcome to another month of Serato's Kitchen. My name is Krithi and I'm excited to be co-hosting this month with a couple of my most favorite producers who worked on this really awesome pack thanks to Gender Amplified. If you're part of the Gender Amplified crew, feel free to, throw some fire emojis in the chat. If not, hopefully later. A little bit about the Gender Amplified sound pack. A group of 9 of us met up in mid-March, and we basically were put into 3 different groups to create samples, instruments, and percussion. And that was just such an amazing experience. I'm really happy that I was a part of it and very fortunate that Serato also gave us this amazing opportunity. So much love to Gender Amplified and Serato. I think we're just going to wait a couple more seconds to wait for more people to come in. We have Rocketeer in the chat. Hello, hello. And DJ Sean Mars. And Elaton Beat, is that right? Hello, hello. Nice to meet you all. Cool. Yay. All right. How is everyone doing today? Has everyone had a good Thursday so far? Okay, cool. Nice, nice. I got here from a residency that I'm teaching in Staten Island. For those of you who don't know, I'm also a music tech educator. I work for this really cool organization, Building Beats. I'm hoping some of my Building Beats crew are here as well. It's been a great day, like I'm teaching teenagers how to teach music production to middle schoolers. So I'm excited to kind of be in like a bit of a teaching mode right now as well. Okay, all right. Fire, fire. Yes, Love Lisa. Oh my God. Shout out to Love Lisa. Thank you so much for putting this together, for coaching me, for giving me tips. You are amazing. Much love. I know you're right behind me too, but I'm looking in the camera and telling you much love. Cool. We have, is it golden era? Ooh, golden era. I like that, but without a lot of vowels, sort of like subtract. Okay, all right. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. I guess if y'all want me to get into it, feel free to just put a peace sign or a thumbs up in the chat and we'll get right into it. Oh, all right. Where are you from, Elaton, or where are you? Nice, nice, awesome. Cool. I guess I should just get into it. So once again, I am going to be walking you through this really awesome sound pack that a bunch of us put together thanks to Gender Amplified and Serato. The name of the pack is Unfound Sounds. It just went live last Wednesday, so if you've yet to download it, please do so because there are some really cool sounds that we've created and you're gonna have a lot of fun. Trust me. I've been cooking up a few beats with these sounds and they're fire. Cool. So for today, everyone was supposed to flip Love Chamber, which was created by, I think it was Melissa Lyric, Cam Dasher, and Brown Jewel. Yeah, so the 3 of them were part of the audio samples team. They created some really amazing samples. I'm just gonna filter all of the Gender Amplified samples here just so that everyone can take a look at all the amazing samples folks created. Look at that. Oh my God. Pricey lead, sentiment, bass loop, sweet tings, chord, and clean. Way too many to choose from. And we only could pick 4 for the whole month. I'm a little sad, but who knows, maybe I'll add a couple more in addition to Love Chamber today. Cool. So I'm just gonna go ahead and load Love Chamber into the sampler. So let me add a sample and then go down to Love Chamber, drag and drop it in, and let's see if we have anyone else in the chat here. Mookie the dog, hello. Designer Dreams, hello, hello, hello. Good to see you on Twitch. So for those of you who were on earlier when I was telling you that I taught out on Staten Island, I'm co-teaching with Designer Dreams, and it's been an absolute pleasure. Good to see you. Good to see you here. Cool. All right. So let me just play the sample again, just to get a little bit of a refresh. All right. Cool. Hit play. Cool. Wow. Every time I listen to it, I'm just amazed at how awesome it sounds. And if we have gender amplified folks in the chat, can we confirm if this was one of Cam Dasher's ideas? Because they are someone who I know loves to add vocals to a lot of their stuff, and they just create the most intricate, eclectic sounds using effects. I had the opportunity to work with them in summer on a track, through a gender amplified songwriting camp actually, and yeah, but shout out to the whole audio sample team though. Cool. All right, so the way I usually produce is I always start with the beat, because to me percussion is basically the heartbeat. Before we started speaking, we had rhythm. Rhythm, I think, was a way for us to communicate, and that eventually led to language. And now I'll stop my language history nerdiness and get right into it. Cool. All right, so let me go to drums and filter this with only gender amplified kits. And I was part of this team that created all of these samples along with Boston Sherry and Ebony Smith, the founder of Gender Amplified. That was such an amazing experience for me, because I got to work with two folks I've been following for a long time who I admire and are doing so much to uplift the community and to just give more of a presence for women, non-binary, and trans producers in New York and beyond. Thank you. Cool. All right, so let us see. Let's see. Which one do I want to use? Okay. All right. Okay, we got Vexo Beats in the chat. Hello, welcome. I can't wait to play your tune when we are done with my flip. Hopefully at the top of the hour. Cool. All right. Let's see. I think I'm going to start with the Vinyl 505 drum kit. And this was created by, so it was Boston triggering the drum machine. And then we had the sound go through an amp. And then we basically recorded sound from the amp to give it that like that crusty lo-fi kind of quality. And shout out to Melissa Lyric again, because she was the one who had actually suggested that to us on the first day. So that was an awesome tip. I'm going to be using that more often. Cool. All right, let's listen to these sounds. Okay, that's the kick. Cool. Okay. All right. So I think I'm going to start by just placing a very simple four on the floor kick by programming them in here, or I could just simply hit record and then play it to record it. Okay. Cool. Okay. Okay. Brown Jewel. Hello. Hello. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Ah, yay. Oh my God. Anyway, I have so many awesome things to say about all these amazing folks I worked with, but I'll pace myself throughout the stream. Okay, cool. All right. Let's give this a listen. I'm going to speed this up. Maybe to about 140. So there we go. Okay. Okay. Cool. And if you haven't listened to my music, a lot of what I make is very percussive, a little bit more on like the faster BPM side of music. I love using percussion from Asian countries, from Afro-Brazilian communities, and also sounds from West Africa and South Africa too. But I think what I want to do is create a pattern that's pretty commonly used in South Indian folk music, or kuta as we call it, where it's da 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 da. Da 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 da. All right, cool. I have a lot of ideas in my head, but I think what I want to do first is pause and load another drum kit. And I think I want to use the Hi-Fi Perk drum kit. So this was a kit that Boston Ebony and I had recorded using a few like hand percussion instruments that tend to be on like the higher frequency, like kind of in the higher frequency part of the spectrum. So we messed around with bells, cabasas, a little frog, which was really cute, a wooden frog. That was actually one of my favorites, and I think I'm going to use that. Cool. All right, so that's the rim. That one, I really like that sound. Cool. All right. So this is slightly different from a pattern that's like commonly used in baile funk, where it's like da 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 da. So what I'm going to be recording is da 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 da. All right, cool. Let me take a break and just take a quick look at the chat. Do we have anyone new who's joined us? Okay. All right. Well, let's get back into it. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is manually record these, and I'm probably going to have to then program it after the fact because I'm not the best finger drummer. So I'm going to turn on the grid mode and then make sure that we see the notes in triplets. Okay, cool. There we go. Oh, we have a couple of new folks. Hello, Lil Dave 215. Hi. Hello, hello. And then is it NGVA? Like, is that how we pronounce it? Or is it like Nugwa? Okay. All right, cool. Was that it? No, my bad. Here we go. Okay. Actually, let me double this. Okay, cool. All right. Da 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 da. Cool. All right. So let's give this a listen and see if it sounds good. All right. That actually sounds cool, but that wasn't the pattern I was going for. So I'm going to do a little bit of a cleanup here. Da, 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 da. So think I want it here instead. Nope. Cool. All right, I'm going to place it on that note. Cool. And then I'm going to move this over here and see how that sounds. Cool. All right, I figured it out. So I'm just going to select these notes, delete them, and then select these, copy, and then paste them over on the second bar. Nope, that did not work. Okay, my bad. So I'm going to select all of these, hold down Option, and hold and then drag. Nope, that does not work here. So I think I'm just going to manually put them in. Okay, all right, here we go. Okay, here we go. Cool. All right. Anyone else in the chat? Anyone new here? Last call for 781. Hello, hello, hello. Nice to meet you. Okay, cool. All right, let's give this a listen and see how that sounds. Yes. Okay, cool. I like that. Something I want to do is maybe tune the kick down a few semitones because I want it to sound a little bassy. Cool. All right, so I'm going to open this up, select the kick, and then let's see, take it down maybe 3 or 4 semitones, and let's see what that sounds like. Cool. Okay. And I think I want to add a little bit of reverb to it just to have it sound a little bit more airy, like there's more space when the kick is hit. Cool. All right, let's see. All right. So I'm going to turn on FX mode. And something I really like about Serato Studio is you get to add effects to an entire kit. But then you can also fine-tune these sounds individually. So this is something I've been digging. I really love this. So let me select reverb. Let's mess around with, what about delayed reverb? Okay. That's what I was looking for. Okay. Is there a way to add more than 3 effects, by the way? That's a good question. I actually do not know. I've only ever worked with 3. Maybe folks, the Serato folks, could let us know in the chat. But good question. Good question. Okay, cool. Awesome. All right. I'm liking how this sounds. What am I hearing next? Da-da, 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 da-da. And I'm going to try out another drum kit. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Do we want to go with the Found Sounds drum kit or the Kitchen Essentials drum kit? All right, I'm going to hold off on the second because that's something I'd love to use when Boston and I host the next couple of episodes, because that was one that I co-recorded with them, and it was funny, but it was also really cool. We came up with some really cool sounds, but I'll save that for next week. Okay, all right, let me load the Found Sounds drum kit. Let's give these a listen. Cool, and we're back to the top. There was one that sounded really weird. Oh yeah, the book pages. They found a book in the studio and they were just messing around with it and we recorded that. I wonder what that might sound like with like a reverby delay. Cool. All right, let me hit record. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay. All right. Let us mess around with the effects on the book pages sound. Cool. Do I want echo or delay? Let's start with a delay, just a simple delay. Let me take that down. So I'm going to solo this just to figure out like how to switch up the tone of this to make it sound cooler. Let me solo. Cool. All right, I'm going to turn the delay up a tad bit. Just a teeny weeny bit. Did that do anything? I hope so. If not, well, we'll see. Yeah, okay, that sounds a little better. Cool, hello, is it Rainia Soul? Am I saying that correctly? Okay, cool, you can't add more than 3. But there's a workaround. Okay, all right. If you could let us know what the workaround is, that would be great, because I only know how to work with 3 different effects on each sound. Okay, cool. All right. Now let me play around with the filter, see what that might do to this sound with everything else playing with it. Cool. Okay, awesome. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this pattern into a new scene and then go into the intro scene and delete the book page sound that I just added. And then we go from intro. Okay, I think I want to double up the kick. That's something I do with my production. I had like 3 or 4 different kicks to one track because I kind of like how different kick sounds add like a different layer to a beat. And yeah, so let me do that with another another kit. How about that? Let's add drums and let's go with. Let's see what we can use here. Let's go with the trap drum kit and see what that kick sounds like. I want to compare it to this. Oh yeah, all right. This is definitely a lot bassy. So let me go in here, copy these notes, and then paste them in here. Okay, cool. And let's give this a listen. Cool, I like that. Okay, cool. And then now I'm going to copy this again into a new scene to add another sound. So this is also something I really like about Serato Studio, is that I get to easily layer sounds. Like, it's just visually appealing to me. So yeah. All right, cool. Let me copy this scene into the next one. Okay, and let me take a quick look at the chat. Do we have anyone new who's joined us? Okay, cool. Okay, cool. All right. So it's just like triplets. And I think I'm going to go back to the vinyl 505 and listen to some of the like the hi-hats or like the cowbell maybe. So let's test it out. Cool. And then I'm going to turn this into triplet mode, but and these I'm going to program. Okay, cool. All right, so okay. Cool. I think what I actually meant to do was not do this in triplet mode, and then it's that. Well, actually, yeah. Let's see if this works. There we go. Cool. I was right the first time around. I don't know why I do this. Doubt myself. Not to say that I'm always right, but this time I was. Cool. Let's listen to this and see what this sounds like. Cool, 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 cool. All right, and I think I want to add a few rolls here and there. So I'm gonna maybe add a note in here. Nice. Okay, all right. I'm digging this. I want to change the tone of the hat as well. So I think I'm going to turn down the filter a tad bit. Actually, maybe I want to automate the filter to keep going down and then back up. Okay, cool. All right, so I'll pause. So I'm going to switch over to automation mode real quick. Turn on this little robot here on the top right. Hello, Mr. Robot. Cool. All right, and then I'm going to select. Yes, so I'm going to open up this drop-down menu, and instead of pad, I'm going to go to mixer and then select filter. And then let me just see what it sounds like. Just with a very random pattern. And then like have it come down and then like all the way back up at the end. Cool. All right. I think we need a little bit more on the lower end, so maybe have this one go all the way down and see what that does. want to mess around with the pitch, so maybe I will automate a key shift here and see what that does, only because with a lot of Asian instruments, with percussion instruments that I'm familiar with, you have to tone them to suit like the pitch that you sing in or play a certain song in. It's so cool, like seeing folks use like stones to pitch stuff and then a monkey wrench to like loosen things up. Yeah, so interesting fact, I am not a percussionist by any means, but I grew up in a musical household. I am a singer. I can sing for you when you want me to, but not today. So yes, I grew up singing, but I always had a passion for percussion, but was never really given the opportunity to learn. So in my mid-20s, I picked up production and I was able to program drums, and then that kind of led me to doing a little bit of finger drumming here and there. So I feel a lot more confident in my ability to program and maybe finger drum sounds here and there. Okay, but anyway, back to tone, right? That's what I was talking about. I tend to go off on like tangents, so I'll be sure to bring myself back. All right, cool. Let me take a look at the chat real quick. Mr. Sonny James, hello, 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 welcome. Fort Street Mega, hello, good to see you here. OP, hello, OP. Burnt CDs, nice seeing you in the chat as well. Cool, yes, drums on drums on drums on drums. That's what I'm all about. But we're gonna incorporate the sample in here, trust me. Cool, all right. So I was saying I wanted to automate the key shift. So I'm going to switch over to pad and then select key shift and see what that does. Just gonna add like a few automation points at random and then see if this does anything. I want to test it out first. So yeah, there we go. Yeah, okay. All right, and that goes down and then this all the way up. Let's see how this sounds. So I actually wanted to start at a higher pitch and then come down. Cool. Let me actually have it start at a pretty high pitch. Cool. I'm digging this. I'm cool. All right. Let me pause and maybe just listen to what I've recorded so far. Cool, so we'll start with the intro and then go into the following scenes. Okay. Cool. All right, so on that last cycle, I want to, I think I want to mute the kicks towards the end and then maybe add them as a fill, like right before we go into the next scene. So this is something I like doing just because it's like a little performative. I'm sure there's an easier way. So I'm gonna copy this in here and then turn off the little robot man here, Mr. Automation. Okay, all right, and then I'm going to, yeah, it's just the vinyl drum kit and then the the studio trap ones. So I'll go ahead, select these, delete, and see what it sounds like. Trap drums. Here we go. All right, cool. Let's give this a listen. All right, cool. Maybe add a few fills here. That's what I was going for. But before I do that, I'm going to move this here, select this scene because I want to copy this and then move it beyond scene 4. So I'm going to select this scene, hit copy, and then move this over. Let's swap places. Move this back here. Cool. All right, here we are, scene 4. Let's give this a listen. Okay, let's see how that sounds. Nah, I don't want that there, so I'm gonna duplicate this on the vinyl drum kit. Okay, cool. All right, nice. Okay, what do I add next? I feel like I'm pretty good on the percussion side for now, but if you gave me the chance, I'll just make a whole beat with drums and percussion instruments only. I want to play around with the instruments before I add the Love Chamber sample. You know what I'm doing? I'm saving the best for last. All right? That's exactly what I'm doing. So, cool. All right, let me go to add instrument. And the instrument team were Tiger Darrell, Summer Bingham, and Lord Scorpio, aka Simone. They've come up with some really cool instruments as well. So let's filter this to only show the gender amplified instruments. Okay, cool. And let me take a look at the chat real quick. Hello, 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 Low Dino. Good to see you here. Fun fact, Low Dino and I work with each other at Building Beats. And she is also the reason why I DJ and feel comfortable DJing outside of my apartment. So shout out to Low Dino, and correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. You're celebrating, is it like your 6th year anniversary or 5th? Somewhere around there, right? Okay, cool. All right. No, we're co-workers. They don't need to know I'm your manager. Okay, anyway. Let's give these a listen and see what they sound like. All right, I'm trying to figure out which of these are going to sound good with this beat that I've created. I feel like the Glock is going to be a little too similar in terms of sounds because it reminds me of like Asian bells, but I'm feeling the kalimba. So let me load the kalimba. And something else I want to do is I actually want to switch the, I want to switch this over to F sharp minor and see what that might sound like. Cool. All right, so now I need to bring down the levels of some of these instruments real quick. Which ones? It's the trap drum, definitely. And it's the found sound one as well. Just a teeny weeny eensy bit. And then it was also the high five percussion. Yep. Wait, no. Oh my God, I'm confused now. Oh, never mind. It was the vinyl So I'm going to bring that down a little bit more. Or actually, let me give this a listen. I'm just going to bring down the level on the closed hat only. Let me bring that down here just a tad bit, see what that sounds like. Cool. All right, and then now let's give this a listen and see if we can hear some of these lower pitch kalimba sounds. Are we feeling this this octave, or should we go a little higher? I don't know. What do you all think? What do you all think? Are we feeling this a little bit on the higher end or a lower pitch? And then okay, cool. I'm going to start with the lower pitch and then maybe add a few higher pitch or higher octave sounds rather. Okay. Okay, cool. It'll come to me when I hit record. That's how it always is, right? Okay, cool. All right, let me hit record. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all I wanted. Let's see what that sounds like. That's not what I wanted. Let me try this. Okay, I think I know what I need to do. I need to switch the grid up maybe. Yeah, me and the triplets, man. Okay, all right. Yeah. Let's try this actually. Let's add another little one in there and listen to what this sounds like. This is something I think we might want to maybe move towards the end. And then maybe add some other sounds in this space here. Let me actually delete that one. I don't like that there either. I'll delete that last one and see what this sounds like. Cool. All right. Something I would like to do is maybe add a little bit of a delay just on these last notes here. So cool. All right. All right. Back to Mr. Robot, Mr. Automation Robot. Okay. Let's see if I want to use one of these echoes here. Just gonna listen to this at its highest capacity by soloing. Oh, wait, that was off. Note to self, it needs to be purple if it's on. Okay. I like what this is doing, but I want to add another delay in addition to this maybe. Why not, right? All the delays, delay, 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 delay. All right, cool. Let's see what this sounds like. Nah, okay. So let me turn this off now. I just want it here, so maybe it's not the right one. You know what, maybe I'll just come back to this later, but I'll turn these off for now. Cool, so I have this. And then those last few notes. So let me turn off automation mode and then hit record and see if I can just record a few notes in here. Man, I'm off, really off. Maybe add another one here and see what this might do. Nope. All right, let me get rid of these. Cool. All right. All right, now let me turn back the automation mode again, and then maybe I want to mess around with an echo. Let's just go with a regular echo and see what this sounds like. Okay. Ooh, that sounds nice, actually. I'll keep that on. And then let's listen to Beam Me Up Echo and see what this sounds like over this. Ooh, that sounds nice. I like that. Okay. And I think what I want to do is create the same pattern on another instrument, just to maybe add a little bit more of like, well, something to hold it down a little bit more, because I feel like this is going to be lost once I unsolo it. Well, let's give it a try. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah. All right, so let me do this real quick. Let me turn off automation mode. Maybe, yeah, let me add the cello. Let me mess around with the cello real quick. I'm not really messing around at all. I'm going to do is just put that in here. Take it down an octave. Maybe one more, why not? Okay, that's the lowest it's going to go, and that's okay with me. All right, so let me, my bad. Let me get rid of that. Oh, I know what I need to do. Turn that off. What is going on with this? Delete. I just needed to hit the delete button. Okay, cool. All right. Okay. All right, y'all. There we go. Now I'm gonna select all of these and then load them on the short cello track. gonna copy this and do that same thing I did where I removed the kick on the last few, well, not the last few bars, but literally the last bar. Okay, cool. All right. And that pattern, which I will repeat on the trap drum kit. Okay, let me take a quick look at the chat real quick. All right, Dr. Gon, DJ Gon, sorry. I think I need to, get a new prescription for my glasses, clearly. Trox Beats, hello, hello. Cool. All right. Let's listen to this and see what this sounds like. So. That adds a different rhythm to it, but I'm not worried about it. I kind of like it. And once again, let me do that thing where I select scene 5, copy that in here, and move stuff around. And now we need to add the Love Chamber audio sample. So let's get to that. So once again, for those of us who joined a little later, let's just play this real quick. Cool. Also, just a heads up, this was originally recorded in F sharp major, so this is what it sounds like. This is what it originally sounded like. Okay. Right? Okay, I knew it. I knew it was Cam, Joel. See, I guessed at the beginning because they do that. They do that with their vocals. Like, oh, so amazing. Cool. All right, but I prefer the I prefer listening to it in the minor, F sharp minor. So let's see what we can play with in, I only have about 3 to 4 minutes until we get to listening to everybody else's submissions. So, all right. Cool. I'm going to add a little bit of a release to that because I don't want it to like chop abruptly. I kind of want it to play like maybe an nth of a second after releasing the note. So cool. Cool. All right, let me see what this is like. Let's try this. Yeah, I kind of want that like trailing at the end. Okay. So let's give this a listen just by itself. Okay, let's play the metronome. One, two. So maybe on the second beat of the second bar. Okay. Maybe move it a tad bit. There we go. Maybe what I'll do on this scene is just filter out the kalimba, because I kind of still want to maybe playing like a little under the whole production while the Love Chamber sample is playing over the top. Cool. Okay, let me do that real quick because I really want to listen to everybody's beats. Okay. All right. Mixer, filter. Okay. Cool. And something I've not tried out actually, if this if this change here edits the filters in the previous scenes, I mean, I'll give it a listen and see if it does. Cool, and then up next is the short cello. I'll go ahead and bring that down as well. Let's see what that sounds like. Okay. And let's see what this sounds like from here. Okay, cool. All right, nice. It doesn't affect the quality of or the color rather, of the sound here. Cool. All right, let me go back to Love Chamber and listen to it again and just maybe add a couple more sounds real quick. And okay. All right. Turn off automation mode and solo this. I'm gonna turn up the attack a bit because it seems really abrupt when it comes in. There we go. And then I'm gonna put a limiter on this just to bring the volume up of that sample ever so slightly. Here we go, here we go. Okay, all right, so something else I need to realize is that I need to have it on, I keep forgetting the name of this mode, but when you select this, it allows you to layer samples over each other, right? So that the first sample you play isn't cut the second you add another one. So let me mess around with it now and see what that sounds like. Yeah, there we go. But that's the only... Okay, all right. I think what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna duplicate this. And then switch this back on the previous one as well. And just record this on another track of its own. Wait, what just happened? Right, okay, cool, okay. 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 Okay, all right. Obviously, if I had 9 more hours, this could turn into a beat I put on an upcoming EP, maybe at the end of the year. Who knows? But yeah, I think we're good to move over to Discord, right? But should we give it a quick listen from start to finish? Oh, hello, the Automated Menace. Nice to meet you. Thank you, thank you. All right, so yeah, let's give it a listen from the start to finish for now. Oh. Okay, cool. All right, so I guess this is the start of a beat that I'm definitely going to put out at the end of the year. I'm holding myself to it. I guess we should move on to Discord, right? And listen to everyone's submissions. And just a heads up, we are going to pick a winner, and that winner is going to win a $100 gift card from Sweetwater. So shout out to Sweetwater. Thank you for supporting Serato's Kitchen and the Serato crew here. Cool. All right. So are we ready? Are we ready for the flippity flips by everybody here? Okay, cool. All right, let's go. Do a quick switcheroo. Quick. There we go. Okay. I should have had this placed up top. My bad. Okay. we have quite a few submissions, so if I feel like we're gonna go over time, I'm just gonna maybe play a minute of each song. I hope that's okay. Cool. All right, all right, all right. Okay. Cool. All right, so let's see whose was the first. All right, Sign V. Am I pronouncing that correctly? Sign V. Cool, you're gonna you started the month off with the D and B flip. All right, let's give this a listen. Oh my goodness. Wow. That sounded amazing. I loved it. What a way to start the month off. Thank you. Thank you again, Sign V. And I'm going to do my best not to shake because I have a feeling my earrings are making a lot of noise and like it's being caught by the mic here. I hope not, but I'll do my best. I'll do my best. Maybe I'll just like dance in my head. I'll pretend like I'm at a club raving in my head. Cool. All right. Let's listen to NGVA. All right, Peace to the Kitchen. Let's give it a listen. Oh, all right, okay. Nice. That sounded really good. Shout out NGVA. I love that. It was very like calming, relaxing. Could you maybe turn that into like a 50-minute long beat? Because I would listen to that while working. Thank you. That was amazing. Okay, cool. Up next, let's see who we have. DJ Gons. All right, we are ready for you, DJ Gons. Okay, cool. Dang it. Okay, all right. I shouldn't be doing the fade. Cool. All right, that was amazing, DJ Gons. I love the space in the back, and you took me to the club too. Yeah, I was dancing like crazy in my mind. That was awesome. Thank you. Cool. Who do we have next? Also, I hope you, okay, I see a lot of fire emojis in the chat. I love it. I love it. Throw some fire emojis, some of those purple heart emojis. I love those. Yeah, that was cool. All right, who do we have next? Is it Chesh? Am I pronouncing that correctly? All right, let's see what you cooked up. That was amazing. I love that. That sounded so cool. I'm gonna add this to my deep work playlist. Yes, I'm gonna download all of these, and this is going into a playlist I listen to when I get some work done. Thank you. That was awesome. Solar. Is this the Solar from Hyper Ballad Studios? I hope it is. Are they here? Okay, well, if it is, shout out to Solar and to the Hyper Ballad crew who were super supportive and let us use their space to create all the sounds that are on the Unfound Sounds sound pack. Love you guys. Cool. Yes, it is Solar, right? Okay, cool. All right, let's give it a listen. That sounded amazing. Yeah, that was awesome. And also, I just looked at the chat, and it is not Solar from Hyper Ballad Studios, my bad, but Solar, this sounded amazing. I loved all the different samples you incorporated in this. It was tight. Thank you. Cool. All right, SVG drums, let's go. And yes, it is a great sample. Thank you for saying that. Yeah, it is. Nice. That was amazing. That was awesome. And I don't know if y'all are listening with your headphones, but I love how you mixed it. Like your mixing is boss. It's amazing. That sounded so good with some of those percussive elements, like kind of layered in the back. Oh, I loved it. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Up next, Burnt CDs. All right, Burnt CDs. I'm excited to be playing your tune. It's called Lotus Fire Poppy. I like that you named your flip. That's cool. I need to do that with flips I put out. Cool, let's give it a listen.
I'm gonna burn a CD.
Nice. Burnt CD's taking us to the club as well. All right, I'm ready to go out clubbing tonight, y'all, but I need to wake up at 5 to take a bus to Staten Island in the morning from Crown Heights, Brooklyn. Maybe tomorrow night. But this was awesome. Thank you. I loved it. All right, who do we have next? I just want to make sure I haven't missed anyone, right? Okay. Cool. All right, up next we have Chomp Man. And for those of you who don't know, Chomp Man is Uche, who is a BB leader at Building Beats. For those of you who don't know about BB Leaders, it's a mentorship program we run for young people who are interested in pursuing a career in the music or like audio engineering industry, be it, a creative or someone who wants to be on like the management or business side of it. So yeah, shout out to Uche, aka Chomp Man. All right, let's give this a listen. Oh my God, that was cool. I don't know if y'all saw how much I was moving, but I was really feeling that. That is some really good samples you used there. I love I'm a piano. Wow, that was amazing. Cool. All right. Up next we have RD Def or Red Def. Okay, cool. You're new to Discord and the whole production thing. Welcome. We're so excited to have you here today. And yeah, let's give your flip a listen. Whoa. Red Def, RD Def, the fact that this was your first submission and that you're new to music production, wow, that was amazing. That was so cool. Thank you for sharing this with us and putting your stuff out there. I really love the transitions, like from section to section. Like you were giving us something new, like every couple of seconds, and that sounded really great. Wow, thank you. Thank you for sharing this, and I look forward to listening to more beats that you share with us throughout the month and in the future. Thank you. Cool. All right, up next we have Etalon Beats. All right, Etalon Beats, let us listen to your flip. All right, my bad. I misread this. So you provided a sample by declipping it. Okay, cool. Thank you for that. I appreciate you doing that. Yeah, whoops. Cool. I guess we'll move over to Green Minds. Hi, everyone. Welcome, Krithi. It was really tricky to do something. La, 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 la. Cool. All right, Green Minds, let's listen to what you've come up with. Cool, we'll give it a pause there. That was amazing, Green Minds. I love the vibe, like how you were kind of like having it, I don't know how to explain it, but it sounded really laid back, really chill. This is also being added to my work playlist. Thank you for sharing this. Cool. Up next. Yes, all the entries have been really creative so far. Yeah, I agree. I feel like we've listened to like a variety of genres as well, and a variety of like experiences too, right? Based on what we've listened to. So thank you. Thank you so much. Cool. Up next we have Juan V. Is this Juan Vasquez, who might also be a BB leader? If you are here, please let us know in the chat. Okay, all right, so let's give it a listen and let's see what Juan has cooked up. Oh my God, Juan, Juan. I really wish I could like stand up and just show you how much I love that by like dancing like crazy. That was awesome. Wow. I love the combination of different genres here. I liked what you did with the kick as well, even though it's like pretty distorted. It still added quality to the sound. So shout out to you for submitting a beat to today's challenge. Thank you. Cool. All right, up next, let's see who we have. All right, cool. M Chomp, all right, you didn't want to use the sample for your main melody and you chopped it up with stock Serato sound. Okay, all right, cool. So adding a stock sound with what we just recently put out on the Unfound Sound pack. Cool, let's give this a listen. That was awesome. I love the swing. That just, oh my God, that sounded so good. Thank you. Thank you for submitting that. And I like how you had the Love Chamber sample in there, kind of supporting the main one. So shout out. Cool. All right. Up next we have Sesh Ross. Cool. I am pumped for this month with Krithi. So am I with you and everyone else who submitted their beats. Thank you. Cool. All right, let's give this a listen. I'm gonna pause it right there. That was awesome. This is something I'm gonna download and add to my work playlist as well. I love how chill that was, the swing to it. It sounded really good. Thank you. I love that. Wow. Oh my God. Like listening to all of these flips just is so awesome. I'm having a hard time containing my excitement being here. So y'all will find out after the fact on Instagram. I will show you how I truly feel, the excitement I'm feeling right now. This is just amazing. Yeah. Cool. All right, Vexo, my first entry in the kitchen. Well, welcome, Vexo. I was going to say welcome, Vexo. I don't know if people do that. I do that quite frequently. But yes, Vexo, welcome. Excited to listen to your beat. Lexo. Yo, that was awesome. That was so cool. I was really feeling it. It was very relaxing. So this is going in my walking playlist. I love going on aimless walks on Eastern Parkway. Do we have anyone from Crown Heights or Prospect Heights in the chat? Anyone? So you all know what I'm talking about, right? When you walk down the parkway, you walk for quite a while. And you need to be listening to some music when you do. And this is one of those songs you need to add to your playlist. That was awesome. Thank you. Up next we have The Automated Menace. All right, cool. May it please the muses and the gods of Serato. I love that. I love that. Cool. All right, let's give it a listen. The Automated Menace. Wow, that was awesome. That was just so cool to listen to. I think it did more than just pleasing the muses and the gods of Serato. It got them vibing. It really did. That was awesome. Wow. Cool. All right, who do we have next? GMG. Nice sample, but I struggled with it a bit. Stoked to check out everyone else's piece, y'all. Thank you for letting us know that, because I feel like I can relate to you on this, because like I said earlier, when I was making my flip, I am not someone who works with vocals or instruments, so it was definitely a challenge for me. But yeah, thank you for submitting something, though. I'm excited to give it a listen. Cool. All right. GMG, that was awesome. I mean, to me, it didn't sound like you struggle with it, because I really love how you had that kind of sit in the back of the whole production, sort of like lifting up everything else. Like, it just added so much atmosphere and ambiance. That was amazing. Thank you. Thank you for submitting. your beat this week. Cool. Up next we have GL Golden Era. Cool. Yeah, Golden Era. Okay. All right. All made in Serato, and hope everyone is having a great week. Right back at you. Cool. All right. Let's give this a listen. Whoa, that was awesome. That sounded so good. I need to take some Serato studio lessons from you, Golden Era. That was amazing. Thank you. That sounded so good. Cool. Up next we have Ghost. Wait, did you already submit one? Okay, wait. We'll still give it a listen. Well, Hot Dry Sand. I love the names some of you have come up with for this flip. Nice. I'm gonna stop that right there. But oh my God, Ghost, that was sick. I love how you use the beatboxing sound pack that we created in there. That is Boston Sherry beatboxing. That was really cool too, working with them on that. All we had in the percussion room was a Zoom field recorder, and that's how we got most of the recordings, except for the ones that we ran through the amps. But that sounded awesome. I loved it. I loved the movement. You had so much yeah, there was a lot going on in the best way. Thank you. Cool. All right, well, hello, Brown Jewel. Glad you're hopping into the kitchen for the homie Krithi. Once again, shout out to Brown Jewel, Cam Dasher, and Melissa Lyric from the Audio Sample Group. You guys have come up with some really sick samples, which I'm looking forward to incorporating in some of my future music. And I hope everyone else will too. Okay. All right, that's Alarm Beats. Okay, all right, let's give this one a listen. Yo, Etalon Beats, that sounded amazing. Like all of the little like year candy in there with like the little samples that you put in just like here and there. That sounded amazing. I'm gonna download that and figure out a way to add this to a DJ playlist. That sounded really tight. Thank you. Thank you for another submission. Okay, cool. Up next we have Brown All Around. Or is it Brown All Around? Well, I don't know how I'm pronouncing it, but I'm reading it as Brown All Around. Like brown all around. That was a bad joke. Cool. All right, let's listen to Fat Boys. That sounded amazing. I love that. I like the switch up halfway through and how that came in with a lot more movement too. That sounded awesome. Thank you. Cool. Up next we have, Designer Dreams. Okay, all right. Looking forward to giving this a listen. Designer Dreams. You literally just cooked this up in like the last day, I'm assuming. Wow, that sounded amazing. That was dope. And once again, for those of you who missed this, Designer Dreams and I are co-teaching with Building Beats this summer, and he actually did a really cool demo of the 555 with our students yesterday, and actually had one of them do a mini performance, and yesterday was our first day with them. So shout out to Designer Dreams. Thank you. Cool. All right, up next, how are we with time? Oh, okay, about 9 more minutes. Up next, we have Lost Call Productions. Shout out to all the chefs. Shout out to Krithi. Thank you. The new flavors you are bringing to the kitchen. Little bouncy trap flip. Okay, all right, let's give this a listen. I loved it. That bounce. Oh my God. Wow. That sounded so good. This is another one I'm downloading and adding to my work playlist. Thank you, Last Call Productions. I loved it. And ooh, we got one more. Brown Jewel. Oh, wait. Okay. Were you supposed to like add this to your previous message? I don't know if I missed that in the chat. But yeah. You killed it today, Krithi. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jewel. For those of you who are tuning in for the first time, Jewel hosted Serato's Kitchen back in March. And you have to check out their last episode. They had it going for like 3 hours, right? 3 or 4 hours. So you need to check out that episode. Go to their YouTube, look up Brown Jewel, and have that video playing in the back. And it sounds so good. Yeah, shout out to you too. Okay, great. Let's give Brown Jewel a listen. Jewel, that was so freaking sick. Wow, I love the ambiance you created with that track. I could hear I could hear you like panning things from left to right too. Yeah, oh my God, that sounded so good. Yeah, what a way to end today's episode. We had a lot of amazing tracks. Like each one was so unique, had its own story to say, and I guess I now have to pick a winner, which is really hard to do. So let's see. Who do I pick? Well, I made a list of folks whose beats I liked. Man, oh my God, can everyone just get $100 gift card? No? Okay, all right, fine. Whew. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Who am I gonna go with? Okay, all right. I'm gonna have to give it to Juan. Juan, yours was my ultimate favorite. I really didn't want to contain myself the way I did. So when I go home, I'm gonna like turn this up and really like get down. Like your beat was so cool. I'm really glad you submitted your beat to today's episode. I hope you continue contributing to the upcoming episodes and also keep putting your stuff out. Like the world needs to know how amazing you are, Juan. Congrats. Cool. All right. I guess any closing words from everyone tuning in? Oh yes, I will play his track. Okay. Let's give it up for Juan V. Congrats on winning this week's Serato Kitchen. That was awesome. Wow, thank you again for having me on today. I'm really excited to be co-hosting the next couple of episodes with Boston Sherry, and then we're gonna close out the month with Brown Jewel. I can't wait to see you all again next week. A huge shout out to Gender Amplified, the Serato crew, Hyper Ballad, and Sweetwater as well. Thank you for the gift that Juan Vasquez will be receiving today. And I guess that's that. We'll see you next week. Bye.